Now, the next topic of our tutorials is about events. This topic is very interesting because you can handle a lot of events through the web applications that you're going to create. So most of the time, events are something that the browser does or the user does. So for example, you click on a button and then right after clicking the button, something is going to happen. A function is going to work, or anything else may happen afterwards. So for example, an event happens and then something written in JavaScript works. So most of the events are handled in HTML codes through the different events that are defined in HTML. So in this part of the tutorial, I'm going to create a file for the HTML, and I'm going to call this events.html, and I'm also going to write the JavaScript inside of this events.html. So as a result, there's no need for creating a JavaScript code. And by the way, I'm going to copy and paste one of these HTML templates. So for example, the last one was not sure about functions, or others not really important. So I'm going to copy and paste it into events right here. And so here I can create the script tag. So we have it already in here and there's no need to create that. But instead of the src and addressing a code in JavaScript, I'm going to write the function we want inside of the script. Also notice that we can create event at first. So we want an event to happen, and then we want to do something in reaction to that event. So for example, we want to be able to click on a button, and then we want to see what happens right afterwards. We want to create something afterwards. It's better to write the function first, because afterwards we're going to use that function and work with it afterwards. So function, and then we can write the name of the function. We can write say hello, and in parentheses, and then the code block. So instead of a code block, you can write an alert. So or we can write document.write. Doesn't really matter, but here, let me see. So let me write document.write. Oh, that's not right. Document.write. And here you can write something. For example, hello world. And now we're going to create the tag related to the event itself. So we want to create a button, so button, and we should also determine the type. So here we want to say the type of the event, which is the button, and then we're going to we can write onClick equals, and then inside of the double quotes we can write the name of the function that we're going to use. So say hello is the function, don't forget about the parentheses, and then we will end this tag. And then the name of the buttons, we can write say hello to the world. Oh, here, say hello to the world. Okay, so let's also end the tag, which is button. Okay, there we go. And so let's save the code and run the event. So right here, going to run the event. So we have debugging. Let's debug, say hello to the world. Let's click on this. So why isn't anything working? Let us see what's the problem in our code. So we have the event on click, say hello. And then inside of the script, we also have the function say hello. And so let us write something else instead of document.write to see if the problem is that. So we can write window.alert. So now here the problem is with the tags, so the body shouldn't be here. We have HTML, and let us also remove these ones. However, there's no problem with them. So here you can use the whole HTML code and the head. So let's write head here. And then let us also have another head here. Head inside of the... Okay, so there we go. That's it. And so it's very good. It's a very good practice to care about the indentations. So I'd better use a tab here. Also for the function as well. I don't think there is any problem with the document.write here, and also let us do this for the curly brackets. So another head, and this time the body for the button. So you should also write the body of the HTML. Body, and let us close this. So there we go, and we should copy and paste, or better to cut and paste the event here. So that seems to be it. Okay, so let's save the code and retry this HTML code. Say hello to the world, and again, nothing. So probably it's about the document.write. So let me fix this. Window.alert. And here, alert actually. So here, hello world, and finish. Okay, let's save the code and rerun Google Chrome. And as you can see, we have hello world here. So perfect, it works. And we can also put something else in order to type in hello world for us. But for now, I have done this with the alert. Okay. If you want to see the, instead of the alert, you want to see the hello world, you need to create a tag for it inside of your HTML tags. So here we have the button, and you can also have a p tag. So I'm going to create a p tag and also an ID demo. Call it demo, and then you can here write document dot get elements by ID here, and ID should be equal to demo. So demo here, and afterwards dot inner HTML equals to And here we can write the string that we want, hello world, and exclamation mark. So that's it for the function. And then in here we have id equals to demo. We need to also end the tag here, use p, and that's it. Okay, so let's see if we have any problems. Save the code and refresh the page. Say hello, and as you can see, we have hello world. And if you press it again, it does reappear, but we cannot remove it. So that's it. We've managed to write something here. And with the previous code, we had alert, so we could have also create an alert, or we can do both of the jobs. Window.alert, alert, and get equal to inside the parentheses you can write hello world. Save the code and let us refresh the page. Say OK, you press OK, and then you will see hello world here. So let's refresh it again. As you can see, it says hello world. You press OK, and then you'll see hello world on the page as well. So that's it. That's two ways to show something. So here the button is the event, and a function will run afterwards. We activate the event. So once we press the button, the function say hello will be activated, and we will be able to see the message on the alert and on the page as well. And also we have so many other different events. It's not just a button, it's about the cursor, the mouse being outside of the page or getting inside of the page, or so many other events, for example the cursor moving or the cursor not moving, or any other different kinds of actions that might happen. So for example, you might click or press one of your keyboard keys. For example, you might press D or F, and that could also be an event. So event could be anything, and that completes the interactivity of our website, user interaction with your web server, with your web application. So here button is that kind of interaction, so that it's not just HTML codes and the user has some kind of interaction.